What's up? I got some quick information coming. So let's preface the video of why I am even looking at the information I am doing a stock study. This is actually, I don't know my name in Discord anymore. It's who's agent or master of scans, right? That's my name and that's kind of my game, right? So anyways, that was whack. I couldn't even hold a straight face. Anyways, so this guy trader is trading his life. I don't know. He changed his name to T in the midst of this debate. He said that's way recent than 2022. I was expecting huge explosion volume for a true EP. Anyways, all I was saying was the best small cap EPs do like 10x their daily volume in the first 10 minutes. So it may not be the best EP and give the current market conditions the best to caution. Now, I do agree with the market conditions. If you're not day trading EPs, then you probably want to be very careful about the market conditions if you're trying to swing something. I think that's very important regardless. But the purpose of this video is we're going to break down what he said. The best small cap EPs do 10 times their daily volume in the first 10 minutes. Is this true? Well, spoiler alert. Yeah, we can just spoil this now because I'm pretty sure people don't want to stick around for like 2 minutes. And I'm still just introing. So, spoiler alert. No, that's just not true at all. All right. That's just not true at all. So right now, what we have is our Rvol, right? So we have a couple of different metrics, right? And I have all the data in. I have some filters already going. So let's just remove all our filters because I actually made a very long video that I just deleted because it was like 45 minutes, right? And I'll just show the process, inputting the data, getting the data, blah, 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 all that stuff. And I was able to get the answer to this question in the first 15 minutes. But then I went on and rambled for a long time like I am now. So, all right. So we don't have any filters in here. My eyes hurt from scrolling. So let's start off with this, right? You have a bunch of different data, right? We have a bunch of different data points. Max time of day, min time of day low, 1 minute open or high break time, blah, blah, blah. I programmed all this into Excel myself. It is correct, whatever, doesn't matter. And then we have some basic information. We have a lot of basic information. Then we have like some trending SMA stuff here. Because you can't get SMA in like a long trending format like this, like day 1, day 2, day 3, and like Spike Eat. I mean, you can, but it's pretty annoying to get it as fast as you get in Excel, and you're gonna need the data anyways. We have next day open, next day high, next day low, next day close, next day volume. We have a bunch of stuff, right? We have 20 days before, 20 days after. That's how we created you can see 20-day high, 20-day low, blah, 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 20-day high. Day 19 high. You're an idiot. Why did I not put them next to each other? It doesn't matter. 20-day low. Day 19 low. So we have, all this different stuff, and it goes back pretty far. Day 1 high. Day 1 low. So wait. So we have the closes too. Day 19, day 18, day 17. And the closes will allow us to make the SMAs and EMAs that we look at to use for trailing stops when we're back testing, a bunch of other bullshit that I do in Excel. Anyways, so point is, all right, this guy said that the best small caps trade 10x volume, and these are the true EPs. So he said they do it in the first 10 minutes. All right, I have this data. So as you can see, I have volume on the day. I have R volume. I have dollar volume. I have the market cap here. So you can see like none of this is going to go over 2 billion. I mean, I have all this data. There's 1,390 stocks. The filters that we used in Spike Eat was it had earnings the day of. So the pre-market or the post-market, going into that day. So pre-market, post-market would be, the previous day. It broke a 3-month high, right? So this gapped above a 3-month high. That's why you don't see a lot of these, because a lot of stocks are not gapping above a 3-month high as much as people believe this happens all the time. It just doesn't. And okay, what else? So I think that was them. Oh yeah, we had a dollar volume filter. The dollar volume filter of the day was 1 million. So on EP day, it had to trade at least $1 million volume. So we had a market cap, dollar volume. It had the gap above the 3-month range, the 3-month high, and then it had to at least have a 1% gap. And I think that was about it. No ADR filter or anything like that, but you can see some of the ADRs are slow, 1.38. It got 1.37. So, I mean, yeah, some of these ADRs are going to be low, but it doesn't matter because all these are going to get deleted out of the way anyways when we put on our volume filter. Okay, so let's just take a basic look at the regular stats, right? So this is just going to be looking at volume because this is all we need to answer these questions is just looking at the volume. So let's go. We have our R volume here, 1390, right? So how rare is it for on the day, just on the day, for something to trade 10x volume? So I'll just put in a filter here and I'll say greater than 9.9. So now you see all the filters came out and only 122, actually is going to be 121, but only 121, actually 120, I take that back. 120 of these will trade above 10x volume. So out of 1390 on 120. So that is, I'm in Excel, but I want to pull up the calculator app. Tell me how stupid that is. Right? Tell me how stupid that is. So we're going to do 120 divided by 1390. That is 8%. So pretty much around 8.5% of these is even going to meet that criteria. And that's for the day, right? So that's for the full day. Absolutely ridiculous statement. All right, clear this filter. Yeah, just clear it. Okay, but we also have 5-minute R volume, 1 minute risk, 5-minute risk, blah, blah, blah. We have all these different things, right? So, and this risk is not actually associated with the risk on the day, so you can probably just ignore that. And we're just going to pay attention to the volume because this risk is not, is correlating to something else that I'm not going to speak on. Anyways, so 5-minute, the 5-minute R vol is the volume that you see in the first 5 minutes. And this is going to be the 15-minute R volume, it's the volume that you see in the first 15 minutes. Okay, so this says B. I can't zoom in on this. It's not possible to zoom in on your bar, but this says BW107 divided by BH107. So that is the formula for this. So you can know my R volume formula. So the formula is just pretty much BW divided by BH2. So what is BW? BW is the 15-minute volume. Okay, so what is BH2? Right? Where's BH? I'm blind. BH2 is 21-day volume. So we have the 21-day volume. And you see we also have 10 SMA, 20 SMA, blah, 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 all these different things. 5-day pass, 5-day forward, 1 minute volume. We have a bunch of stuff, right? So anyways, this is the 21, this is the 21-day volume, the 21 volume SMA. I don't know. It's the volume, it's the average of the volume SMA. I don't know, 21 average, whatever you want to call it. Pretty much what this is saying is this doesn't happen. So if we go here And this is of the full set of data, right? So let me check again. This is up to 1390. Now this guy is saying in the first 10 minutes, a true EP, a true small cap EP is going to do 10x. 10x. I don't know if he was supposed to be 10x the prior day volume. I don't know if it's supposed to be the lowest day that happened in the last 2 years. I don't know what he's talking about, but I don't know how he got these numbers, and he said he studied it. I'm just going to go with probably not correct. So we're going to do greater than 9.9 here. One stock. All right. I hope I'm not the only one seeing this. One stock. And it traded 10 million in the first 15 minutes. And its 21-day average was what? 187,000. So in the first 10 minutes, it absolutely deleted the volume. And that could be a data error by Spiky. I don't know. Not going to check. Pretty much what this is telling me is that this 10x in the first 10 minutes, and once again, I'm using 15 minutes, but this 10x in the first 15 minutes just doesn't happen, right? It never happens pretty much. Like just for a EP to do 10x on the day is rare enough. Like I said, that for a small cap to do 10x on the day, 8.5% chance. And that's once again, that's with the filters that we had. And the filters was breaking a 30-day range, above a gap at least 1%. So yeah, it broke a 30-day range, gapped at least 1%. It's a small cap. And the dollar volume of the day is at least 1 million. And there was no ADR filter. And as I said, the ADR filter really didn't matter because when we start talking about this much volume, it's not going to matter. You can see ADR is 8.72. Gapped ADR ratio was 6.72. So it gapped, its ADR multiple times. Now, where can I get back to unfilter this? All right, clear this filter. Let's drop everything back, okay? So is it reasonable to expect something to do 10x volume in the first 10 minutes? No, not at all. Is it reasonable to say the best EPs do 10x volume in the first 10 minutes? No, the best EPs don't do 10x volume in a day sometimes. Even if it is small cap, unless Spiky data is just completely wrong and they're just fucking me over, right? And I have all these, I have a bunch of stuff to check. I could have just went here and showed this. This is the average volume that you're going to see for small caps. So for small caps breaking these range, the median is 10.3% of your 21-day value in the first 15 minutes. This guy's saying 10x, which would be 1,000. You will see 1,000 here if it was 10x. And I can, let's go back to real quick. I can show you this actually updates, right? I'm kind of Excel nerd. Not that I want to be, but I got to do what I got to do to get my studies done and actually learn because I want to become, rich, right? So this was the stock that did the 10x. You see? Well, yeah, it actually traded 15 times the volume and 30 times in the first. Yeah, you can see, whatever. I don't have to explain it to you guys. Yeah, you can see that. You can see these numbers actually update. That's all I'm showing you. This I'm not faking these. This is real. All right. So, anyways, that was a 15-minute video somehow, but that's gonna wrap this up. I think. Yeah, I think that's good enough right there. So, all right. Peace out, man. I hope you guys start actually doing some real studies to figure out what's real and what's not. I think a lot of people knew that some of these comments are kind of wonky. I don't know where people get this data from or whatever, but, you know, peace.